All right. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to day 71 of our 100 videos challenge. I do realize I normally do these in the morning. Sorry, this one's a little later in the afternoon. Things happened. And I want to come out and say this. Let's be real here. People on the road have lost their damn minds. Seriously. I, you know, and okay, so the speed limit on the interstate here is 70. I go about 77. I'm over the speed limit. I'm going faster than is there, but I'm not going gangbusters. But apparently this is not fast enough for many people. As basically the main thing is I'm getting tailgated and swore at. And I'm like, what do you expect me to do, lady? The semi next to me is not moving and I'm not going any faster just so you can get ahead because you didn't leave earlier. But on top of that, I'm clipping along standardly, probably a pretty good pace. At least I like to think I'm doing a pretty good pace. And in front of me, a dump truck, of all things, a dump truck decides it needs to swing out in front of me to get by the semi that is going slightly slower than it is. Of course, it's slowing up everything else in the line because why the hell not do that? You know, one of these times that is going to get somebody killed. Maybe not me. I have pretty good reflexes and fairly good defensive driving at the same. And I don't want to sound old when I'm saying, if you have to rush that much, maybe you should have left a touch earlier. I sound like my grandmother. If it takes you a little longer to get here, it's okay. And that was her way of telling me, please don't speed. And okay, I giggled at it at the time. And okay, I'm speeding. But I'm not going so fast that I don't think I'm going to lose control of my car. Besides, it's the interstate. It's the morning. Everybody is going to the same place because everybody left at the same time. And this evening, I had to leave work early to get to a doctor's appointment today. No, I'm not dying yet. I'm just fine. But yes, Kat. But just on the way home, I had a semi pull right in front of me in the lane I was in. I was in the fast lane, clipping right along. Now it pulled in front of me, and I'm sitting there going, please tell me you're not in this lane so you can take the off ramp so I have to deal with you all the way down the off ramp. Nope, yep, exactly. Right down the off ramp, right in front of me, clipping right along in comparatively snail's pace. Now I know it's a semi and going on an off ramp at full speed is not their thing. At the same time, it's like when it moved over into my lane, I swear it couldn't have been more than a car length, maybe half a car. I don't know. I didn't exactly see my light flash in front of my eyes, but at the same time, there were some explicatives coming out of my mouth. So, like I said, I don't get drivers. I mean, I can get impatient as a driver, normally because I get people who decide they need to get in front of me to go around somebody, but I'm already going faster than both the car. I'm going faster than them and I'm going faster than the ones in front of them. So I'm moving up the road. And if you look in your rearview mirror, you should see somebody coming up at you at a clip before you move over. And of course, I like my car and it has intuitive what's what I'm looking for? An intuitive cruise control. So it'll keep you a couple cars back from the one in front of you at speed. Well, unfortunately, when someone moves in front of me that fast, my intuitive cruise control hits the frickin' brakes to the point where I actually have to turn off my cruise control. Otherwise, I'm fighting it until this idiot who got in front of me moves over. I don't know what to tell you, people, but if you're out on the road, please do take your time. If you don't think you can take your time, leave early or something. Y'all are gonna get someone killed. And I mean, I know it's nice out and people are gonna travel. And by the way, being nice out, it's 50 degrees right now. I have my windows open. And you can tell, yes, I'm wearing a tie. I am working at home. Today is normally an office day. I did not have a chance to do this in the office because because I had to leave early. I hit the ground running. I'm like, nope, gotta go. Zoom. Started packaging boxes up for delivery to make sure I beat FedEx. But regardless, now I'm home after my doctor's appointment, and well, here we are. I only missed 2 hours of work. I'll make it up somewhere in the day and somewhere in the week. I always do. So with that, that's good. I think that's pretty good for Wednesday, because man, it's Hump Day, and I swear by my driving or by people driving around me, they were trying to hump me, but not in the good way. So I say stay warm, but it's getting warmer out there. Stay safe, drive safe, please. Um, drive safe. Drink more water. Try to eat clean. I say this as I'm going to try out this Hershey's bar with wafers in it with I think it's what it looks like waffle cone. It was on clearance at Walgreens when I was picking up my prescription. I'm like, yeah, for $1, why not? So I picked up 2. Regardless. All right. So, like I said, drive safe, eat clean, drink more water. Be kind to those you meet today. They're fighting battles that you don't know anything about, so please don't make it worse. Do what you can to be kind to everybody. Be kind to the environment. Be kind to animals. Definitely, always be kind to yourself. All right. You guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.